I want to get better at building in Minecraft, so I looked up things on Pinterest to try out in Minecraft. And I know they're not 100% the same, but I'm gonna try, okay? Give me a break. This is the fireplace, and it's easy enough. So obviously you need a bunch of bricks for the fireplace, and you don't really need much. You just need a campfire, those bricks, and some fences, and that's pretty much it. And then you can decorate it, but that's something. Oh, obviously you need stairs. But that's something that you don't have to do. You don't have to decorate it if you don't want to, and you can decorate obviously a little bit different. But I wanted to be as, yeah, close to the original as possible, so I decorated it very similarly. Is that even a word, similarly? I don't know. But it actually does look pretty nice. Honestly, probably the best way that I am going to build my fireplaces from now on. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay, up here. And ta-da! That's what it looks like. That's pretty easy and pretty nice. Now you can put on some decorations like this pot with a plant and some of those candles that I didn't light because I didn't have a lighter in my inventory, but that's fine. Next, this overgrown bedroom. Okay, I can do that. That's easy. So I built this house with all the logs. Actually, it's a room, but it's fine. You can use normal dirt blocks. I used the ones with grass because I thought that that would look better. Put 2 beds here and just a bunch of, are those roses? I think they are. And actually, it does look really nice. But then you put some logs here and a lantern on top of this log. I think there was a candle in the actual inspiration picture, but I put just lanterns here because I like them better. And a lot of fences, and that's about it. Obviously, now you put some glow berries up here. That's looking great. And you can also change the floor if you want to, which I will do probably. But you know what I also want to do? I want to put some carpet here. Carpet always looks nice. Then I changed the floorings because, I mean, I don't want to have dirt in here or grass, although it just gives it a whimsical touch, I think, but it's fine. Look, that's a much better, right? On to the next. Now the next is this bathroom, which was complicated to me, but honestly, it's not that complicated. All you have to do is do a bathtub, which I don't know it's actually made out of stairs, but it looks like it's made out of stairs. So I did it. I know in villages it's a lot out of trapdoors, I feel like, but I don't know if trapdoors actually hold water or not, but let me know how you build your bathtubs, because this is a huge bathtub. Maybe I shouldn't have done it that big, I don't know. But then they put a hook here and it looks like a faucet, which is great. And then obviously you have to fill it up with water because no bathtub is complete without water, although your bathtub is not always filled with water, which is strange that it has to be in Minecraft. And then I just wanted to add some finishing touches by actually putting a window on top of the bathtub, because how easy or how nice would it be to look out while you're taking a bath? And I feel like every bathroom should have a window, you want fresh air in your bathroom. And I think it's white stained glass, no, cyan stained glass, and it's actually looking pretty nice. It gives it a more oceany feel because it's kind of blue. Love that. It looks cool in this texture pack, at least. I don't know how it looks in yours. All right, now onto this wall will be the faucet and this towel warmer thing. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's a cauldron here, and then some stairs right here to give it like a kind of, I don't know what it's called, the thing where you put stuff on. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, then it's also decorated similarly to the actual fireplace with a pot and a lantern, and this on top here with just trapdoors. You have to put it on the block underneath so you can put in the fireplace on top. Don't worry about it, we'll put it out at the end. And we need a trapwire hook right here, and also obviously this pot and a vase, because no bathroom is complete without a vase. I don't know, I don't have a vase in my bathroom. Let me know if you have one in yours. But I put those here just for a second so I can put a painting here, and these actually look like tiles. So I wanted to put that there, obviously, to make it look like it has a backsplash, which is cool, in my opinion. Obviously, you can have a different opinion. But yeah, that took a little bit of time and trying to figure it out. But ultimately, I did it, and it actually does look like tiles, and I love it. Look at this. Okay, onto the towel warmer thing though. You have to use ladders and banners, and I don't know if I like the idea of that, if it looks okay. I mean, it's okay, but I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. With whoever came up with that idea, it looks fine, but it's not my favorite idea. Now take a shovel and put out the campfire, because that is just annoying. Right, it's dark, cool. There it is, in daylight. It actually looks kind of nice. I like it a lot, by the way. On to the next. This is the last one. This is a swinging bench, which I always loved. And now I'm gonna build it. And it took me a little bit to get it right. Number one, to build a tree. I mean, I could have grown a tree, to be honest with you, but then it would have been the wrong size or whatever. And I just build a tree. It's easier, it's faster. Actually, it's not faster, but maybe it is. I don't know. To get it right, you know? Put a bunch of leaves around. Obviously, you need leaves on a tree. And it looks like a pyramid. So I trimmed it a little bit on top because it looked really stupid. But don't worry about it, because there will be a few more branches looking out and a few more decorations. And it doesn't look that stupid in the end. I will promise you. All right. Okay, this is how it looks. Kind of looks like those acacia trees. Is that what they're called? I think so. But I like it a lot. Right? Look at this. It just looks nice. I would have put some flowery leaves here, but they were a different color, and yeah, I didn't like that. Okay, I'm doing it like this, putting leaves down and then just putting trapdoors down on the first block at the bottom, obviously, and then just deleting all of the ones at the top. And then you can I messed up, because there has to be one. Nope, you did it wrong right here. Okay, and then what you have to do to place the back of the thing is you have to put it on here and place the trapdoors from the back. Put it down, and then you have the bench, and then you also have to... Nope, you're doing it wrong again, girl. What are you doing? That's not how you do it. Yeah, okay. You have to put it there on the bench again. Exactly like that, and get rid of it, and then put the trapdoor like this, and do it on the other side as well without opening the trapdoors. That would be fun. All you need is chains now. Put it like this. Come on. Thank you. And on the other side as well. And then you have your swinging bench, which, come on. Thank you. It looks pretty nice. You can decorate it however you want. Obviously, for Minecraft players, it's a little bit too high, I feel like, but that's fine, because they're not functional. You cannot sit on them. You can stand on them probably, but can you sit on them? Not really. But they do look very cute. I will give you that. Look at that. That is just amazing. And that is it for today's video. I really hope you liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Goodbye.